I don't think you will have issue with this. Is that again? Now, without wasting much of our time, I just want us to quickly go over the materials we are going to use. Is that okay? Now, the first and the most important material is the fabric. Now, we are going to use the lace, especially lace that has what I call it, different designs in it. With the type of lace, for instance, we call them in Nigeria we call it the cord lace. The cord lace. Okay, it has different flowery design. It comes in different flowery design in it. Okay, it comes in yards. Okay, you can just get a pieces without going to buy the full yard. Is that taken? Except you want to use it, you can use it over and over again, or to make different headpiece. So we need the cord lace. Now you can cut out each. Don't waste all. So that's one side you cut. So I was able to cut out different flowers from it, like I have here. Let me put this away. Okay, so you trim it, trim very well. So you can try to, you have different flowers like I said. Okay, now we have this in, we also have this, we have this. Is that again? So that's for that. So number one is the lace. Number two, we need the stammer. Okay, you can get it from where they sell millinery materials. Okay, so you can use any color. I decided to use the one that comes with the lace, that's the same color or almost the same color. So you can use whichever color you prefer, fine. Okay, but ensure that it is not it rhymes with the lace you are going to use. Now you need a matching color thread. Now in place of floral tape, you know what we call floral tape, meaningless. We know what we call floral tape. In place of floral tape, I'm going to use my thread, my matching color thread. Is that taken? Okay, that will be for the next class. The next class, okay, the use of floral tape. Now, in place of floral tape, I'll use matching color thread. Is that taken? Good. I'm going to double it. I'm going to double it. Okay, more than I'm going to fold it in 5 or 6 strands. Okay. Now, what else? Now, the wire. Now, I got this wire where they sell plumbing materials. Okay, I couldn't get what I needed. What I needed was a flexible wire, a wire that is very soft and you can easily bend it to any direction. So I have to get from where they sell plumbing material. Okay, very, very flexible. So we are going to use, in case you get from any other source, fine, no problem. But ensure that you get a very, very flexible wire. Is that taken? I don't know the actual measurement, so I can't tell you this is some 0. something inches. Okay, sorry, Okay, so just ensure that it's flexible. You can also use a jewelry wire. Yes, 0.30. Okay, 0.30, 0.3, no, 33 will be much. 0.30 Okay, that is a jewelry wire. Okay, it goes. Is this thing advisable to use that? Now, I'll need my cutter. I also need the plier itself. Then, also something important, we'll need our top bond. Our top bond. Okay, top bond. We'll need our top bond. We're going to use it. It's also a gum. Okay, instead of using gum stains. No, it's not advisable to use gum. So you need tape. And what else again? Scissors. That's all. So now let's proceed. Like I said, you cut out in different. You cut out the lace it depends on how much you want the flour to be. Okay, is that taken? How you want it to be. Okay, I don't want it to be much, so I decided to use this, though it's a bit much. Okay, so I decided to use this number. So you're going to need much anyway. If you can use half yard, if you want to get half yard, please don't buy quarter, because you may end up using it. You have to plug it one after the other. Is that taken? Now let's move to the class. The first step I'm going to do now is how to attach the wire to the lace. How to attach the wire to the lace. Is that taken? See the wire, how do I attach it to the lace? Now, see what I'm going to do. I'll get my wire. This wire, I'm going to cut, measure 3 inches. You're going to cut 3 inches. Cut 3 inches, as many as possible. 3 inches. Measure, please. Ensure you measure. I've already cut out this. Okay, although this is 2.5 inches. Is that taken? Either use 2.5 or you use 3. And use 3, please. Use 3. Should, in case by the time you start tying, you will need extra wire. Okay. So now, see what I'm going to do. Watch my hand, please. Watch my hand. This one is thick. I've used gum for this. Now, see. The lace at the back has a line. Can you see where I'm pointing at? Okay, let me turn to the front. See the front. You see the line. So go to the back, please. Put inside. Put the wire inside. Make sure the wire is going to enter inside and is not coming out from the front. Please ensure it's not coming out from the front. Fix very well. It depends on how high you want your wire to go. If you want it to go up, fine. So that you can cut fold each cut out flower lace the way you want. Is that taken? You can fold it to any direction. I'm going to show you how to fold it when you are done. Now, see, I've insert the wire inside. Now, our top bond is going to come in now. Why do I need the top bond? I usually apply top bond at the tip so that the tip of the wire won't come out. Is that taken? Just put a little bit, please. Put a little bit. This is the tip, okay? So that it won't come out. I like to dry for some minutes. Is that taken? I like to dry some for minutes. Insert others. When you insert, you put down, apply your gum. Just put as many as possible. You can also insert into this one too, okay, as well as this as well as this one as too, okay. Insert and allow to dry for some minutes. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Now, after you allow to dry for some minutes, now the next step is how to sew. Now, you can you may decide to apply. I'm going to give you 2 options now. Just listen, please. Either you decide to like you apply little gum on all these parts, that is all the parts from the beginning to the end. Sorry, not on this. That is, let me just do this. That is from the beginning. This is the end. This place. Either I decide to apply top bond to the side, or you just apply on the tip alone. Then you're going to use the needle and thread. So it depends on you. You use your needle and thread. Double your needle and your thread. Now what am I going to do? What am I doing now? I'm trying to cover this part, this wire. I'm covering the wire. I'm sewing across the wire at the back. at the back. So you see what I'm doing? So you sew and you sew to this place. Is that taken? Make sure when you are sewing, the needle is not coming. It's not coming below. That is not coming on. It's not coming out at the front side. Is that taken? So just sew across the wire. Sew across the wire to cover this wire. If you check this one I did, okay, let me show you an example. See the one I did. So look at the thread. I decided to sew it. Use the matching color thread. Look at this one as well too. Now the purpose of putting wire is this: you can bend your this in any direction you want. You see the way I bent this? See, look at this one. Just look at it. So it gives a very beautiful shape. Look at this one too. Look at this one. You can bend it to any direction that you want. Start taking. So now when we are done with that, you take your wire, cut out 10 inches. When you're done with all these ones, say I've attached all this. So let me bring them over to this place. Okay. Now when you're done with this, so what we're going to do this. Take your wire, okay, cut out about 6, sorry, not 10, sorry, about 6 or 7 inches, but it depends on how long you want yours, like this, okay, depends on how long you want it, yours. Now take, you can use, let's use this one now, let's use this, then insert at the back, use the same method. Use the same method. If it's coming out, take it back inside. Then put your this thing. Let me apply all sides. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, now the another reason why I sew at the back, you know, after applying the top bond or the gum, it's usually look rough. Okay, it won't look neat like this, so you have to use the matching color thread to cover it. But if you are using if you have to use floral tape, you can just cut a thin, you know, your floral tape, cut it into 2 or 3, okay, and ensure you use the matching color of this is sea green, I guess. Is this sea green or Ferris green? This is Ferris green, yeah. Then cut the floral tape into 3, okay, use one part. Immediately you apply the top bond, you cover it. Is that taken? Yes, you cover it. So that's how we do when we are making flowers. Is that taken? Now that's for that. When you're done, okay, let's continue making this. Now we want to cover this part. Like I told you earlier on, I said since I'm not using a floral tape, I'm going to use my matching color thread to cover the wire. Is that taken? Good. Now what I'm doing now is to apply my gum or my top bond on the wire. When you apply, okay, just apply a little bit, you wrap, apply, you wrap. Allow to dry for some seconds, okay, so that it will not stain your hand or your fingers. Then go to take your thread. You can use 6 strands, okay, so that it will cover very well. It's not taken. Now See what I'm going to do. I want to cover with my thread. Watch how I'm going to cover it. Please wrap very well. Wrap well so that it will be smooth. Wrap the wire very well so that it will be smooth. Now start attaching. Before you attach, please apply top bond on this side. See where I'm applying my top bond. Please watch clearly. Or your gum. Okay, allow it to dry for some seconds. Hold it down together. Wrap. You see what I'm doing? Apply. You see what I'm doing? So I'm trying to form, what I'm trying to do now is to form a stem. Okay. So see what I'm trying to do? See what I'm doing actually. I'm trying to form a stem. Okay. Now when you are done, let me just show you how to bend. You can bend to form a nice shape. See what I did? See. So I'm trying to create a stem. Now you can use you can use the same lace to form a flower. Okay, using the stem as well too. Okay, let me show you how to do that and attach it to the stem, just like we did here. Look at this one. Look at this as well too. Did you see? So you just take the you can cut it if you want to cut, so that you arrange and they will be of the same height. Now it depends on how many strands you want to use. Depends on you. Let's use this. Okay, see, join them together. Now take each cut out lace, You can bend it if you want to, or you just leave it. Apply the gum. See how I'm arranging it, please. Put one, wrap, put your gum again. Did you see what I'm doing? Wrap. Now it depends on how many you want to put. Like this one I used up to 5. Why this one here? 3, just 3. Okay, so put your gum. Now put your gum while you wrap with your thread. You wrap very well, please, so that to cover the wire and the thread of the stamen. Okay, welcome back. So when you are done with this, then you attach it to the stem. Is that taken? Position it in any direction you want. Of course, we are going to bend so that it will be able to, you attach it very well. So that's how you continue. So this was how I was able to achieve this stem. So you can try to increase your own the wire for the stem. Okay, you can try to increase it so that when you are done, this thing will look much. I know the more it is, the more it is, the more it will look more beautiful. Is that taken? So when you attach this, you continue wrapping with your thread. Should in case you are able to get I'm just trying to improvise, so instead of buying floral tape, okay, but should in case you can lay your hands on the floral tape, please, and get it. When you cut the floral tape into 2. It looks like comes in the form of a bias strip. Okay, so cut into 2 because we need a thin strip. You need a thin tape, just like we're using a thin thread, so that by the time you wrap the wire, it will still remain thin. But when you use what's it called? When you use the whole floral tape, the way it is, it will make the wire to look bulky. Is that taken? So just cut into 2 or cut into 3. So by the time you wrap, it will look thin and nice. Is that taken? So you continue to wrap depending on how long or short you want it to be. Now the next step is going to be on how to attach it on the cap itself. That is the base. I've explained in the previous class. I explained how to block this fabric lace fascinator. Watch the previous video. Is there. I uploaded it. Okay, go and watch it. It's free. Now, how to attach this? Is that taken? How to attach it on the fascinator? Is that taken? So that'll be the next step now. Thank you very much. My name is Tenna Alice Kaler. Hello everyone, good evening. So this is the final stage.